So, this is Chimps on Winter Park. That's right, Winter Park Chimps. I am doing the 15 maps in Chimps, but I'm also doing 15 on every difficulty I am doing. And this is one of them. And basically hard, except half cash, I only do 10. Then if I can do the same on them, ones I'm going to do the same. And you might be like, what? But you know what? It doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm not for the experience. I'm just here to do a race. And if I have enough monkey money just to unlock the hero I need for the race, I'll do that. Like that I can get the three times and whatever else. You know what I mean? Like the 3 minutes and. But yeah. So you see what I'm doing here is and Chimps is with no monkey knowledge, no continues, no hearts lost, no lives lost essentially, no monkey knowledge, no powers, and no selling, and no income, like no farming, any path, anything. If you mean you can't get banana farms as a tower, but the upgrades that you can get a tower are restricted. I believe they're restricted. Like I don't think you can get any income. No like sniper, no like supply drop crates. None of that. So it's really tricky, to do it. But it is doable. You just have to have a good strategy for Chimps mode. So next up, with the Sada as the hero, and then I'm gonna get a monkey village. And this I'm gonna get the primary mentoring, not the primary expertise yet, but you can see here that it is actually a really good strategy. I'm just gonna get primary training first, and I'm gonna get Grow Blocker, the jungle drums. Man, the Grow Blocker always help. There's like big regrow rushes, which there is coming up in the 60s. I will be doing that. So yeah, it's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna do it. Now I got primary training. Then after primary training, what I'm gonna be getting is I'm going to be getting a spike factory on the very top of the map right here. What that'll do is that'll prevent balloons from leaking, but it also will damage some of the balloons coming up top. And damage a balloon, so it'll get like a head start at least from being damaged. So to being damaged, I guess you would say. No, or maybe I should just, it would probably actually be a better spot if you got it right here. Yeah, actually. So then it says top of the map as you can get it, but without being on the second path. Yeah, that's actually better. And I'm going to get the spiked balls, and they're really powerful against ceramics. They are ultra powerful against the ceramics. Spiked balls are. The spiked mines would even be more strong, but you don't want to save for it. It's kind of too early to save for that. I think like the rounds where you get like a ton of money, like you can get like a spiked mines, and in like a few rounds, like you have not much to upgrade. You just really want to get the spiked mines. The early Moabs, like the just regular Moab class, you can get the spiked balls and be okay with that. And that's when spiked balls are really going to be like the ceramic pop power, or more like ceramic pop power and like fortified pop power. They do work for Moabs, but they're not like they're not like Moab specific. But this is more of like, this is more for, the spike factory is more for like balloon pop power. That's what it's more so for, is the balloon popping power. And that's what you need because, like right there. See? Like right there. And now the primary mentoring. And see, the primary expertise is not what I'm going to get right now. I mean, I will, because look, it's 27,000 and you really can't afford that right now. And see, now it's going to be 2. And then you can get the Mortex, the E-Vortex, and the Tex Sprayer. And what it's going to be is I'm going to get the Overdrive, and then I'm going to go into a Ring of Fire. A Ring of Fire and an Infernal Fire. And that will just be kind of overpowering. It should. I don't know if it'll work on like these big rush rounds, but you do have powers available if need be. Well, not powers, but abilities with the heroes. So, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be hopefully getting like level 10. But I'm not going to upgrade to level 10, like unlock it, like pay to unlock it, you know, with cash. I'm just going to regular unlock it. Naturally. Hopefully, so I can do that, so. And then I'm going to go into the, then I'm going to get the attack zone. And that attack zone will be pretty deadly, I mean. And then we can get the spiked mines. And then afterwards you want to get primary expertise. So, yeah, so first it's going to be the Infernal Ring. Then it's going to be the attack zone. Then it's going to be the spiked mines upgrade. Then it's going to be primary expertise, which the primary training, primary mentoring and primary training, increased range, reduced ability cooldowns, but we don't have no abilities, but increased range, like increased like range of the Ring of Fire and the Infernal Ring. That'd be insane. Primary expertise, we'll get more power. So that's what you want, you know what I mean? You just want that so they can get like insane top power, because like the ring of, like if you get like the attack zone and that stuff, and like it goes to like, it's insane, you know how good it is, you know how good they are. You know, it's kind of, they're kind of overpowered. And see like the Moabs, yeah, it'll pop, those two will pop the Moab right away, but look, that's fine. You know, maybe that's not what you wanted, but it does help damage them just a slight bit. So that's kind of a good thing though, honestly. Look at that. That's pretty solid, you know. Look at that. Boom. And this big, I don't know what big rush is, I mean. Maybe not a big light rush, but like the 63 rush. I mean, I might have to improvise and use like the text one. So we'll see. Around 63, but yeah. And then Sada's, we're gonna try to hopefully be level 10, which she's 2,000. I believe Sada's $2,000 away. So we'll see. I mean, both abilities should happen. Yeah, I was gonna say, okay. Okay, there we go. No, chance. No. So I have to restart and chance. Which is frustrating to restart and chance. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. I mean, maybe you have to get attack zone first. So maybe it's attack zone time. Maybe it is attack zone time. Maybe it really is. I mean, maybe it really is first to get tag zone, and then you would use the ability at the same time. I think that's what I'm gonna try now. Try now with the tag zone. I'm just gonna try tag zone in that. So we'll see. You know, I mean, it is kind of overpowered. The that Revel is kind of strong. I mean, it is pretty strong though. So, if you're not prepared, I'm going to get a 3-2 on the top right there, and a 3-0-2 that is. And then I'm going to, which is the hot shots with even more attacks. I'm going to do exactly the same as I did before, except it's just essentially going to be the tag zone before the Infernal, the 5th tier, that 5th tier, top 5th tier path, and it's going to be the bomb 5th tier. So, and then use the abilities at the same time. And with chimps, it does save. You just have to X out the rounds. So if you're losing, you have to X out before. And I've done that to avoid death on chimps mode before. Although I don't know. So you just can't continue if you die. So you have to restart. So it's kind of like a continue. Trap picking for the continue. You know, like it's not like a monkey and you continue. You can afford it. You can use monkey money. You don't have to go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of like a cheat. It's kind of like a cheat code, you know. And yeah, so and it's going to be a primary event training. This is just going to be a 3-1 into a 3 into a 3-1-0 into a 3-2-0 Spike Factory, and then it's going to be so let's do primary training, and then we don't need camo detection yet for the Spike for the textures. Sada's a camo detection. And then pretty soon, the Spike Factory now is going to be camo detection. It is going to be camo detection. So, that's going to be camo detection right there. You might think, huh? But yeah, Spike Factory's relying on them just for camo detection. It's not a good idea, but I mean, not super, because there's going to be rounds where there are big camo rushes upcoming. But you know what? You can actually just weather a storm with them. Oh no, camo with very limited camo detection. Just Sada for camo detection. You can actually do it. So. And yeah, let's do it. And then even past production is going to be the next one, and that'll be, that's what you want, because you want to get as fast as possible, so you get as many as you can in the rounds. And then next is going to be primary mentoring, and that's going to be radar scanner for the camo detection. And there should be a no-brainer. Yep, right there, yep. Yep, and then you will be kind of risking on level 40. You will be, but you will be risking it. But you know what? You can survive. So there you go. And then 41. And then we're gonna get Overdrive. Where it's gonna be Overdrive. And then Infection. And the more range is not a big issue because you do have the primary training and primary mentoring, which does increase range. Primary mentoring does increase range. And reduce ability cooldowns for primary monkeys. Which this is a primary monkey. Attack shooter is considered a primary monkey in BT6. Bloons T6. So then you want to go into the Ring of Fire. And then you go into the Inferno Ring. But, well, you can go in the Inferno Ring, but you die if you go into the Inferno Ring. Which I did die. I did not survive. You know, like with this, you just try to survive. You don't like, you know what I mean?